Fucaloro, and welcome to Translating Sonnets. Where we take lines like, shall I compare thee to a summer's day and transform them into, shall I compare thee to a warm beer? Or to be or not to be get transforms into what the fuck or why not the fuck. So a few things, I got a few introductions I got to do here. First, we want to thank the Jack Theater for allowing us to be. We want to thank OYE Group who helped us co-produce this beautiful. Emily Rondon, who is the production manager of this. Flako Jimenez, who is the director of this. And Cynthia Rodriguez, who helped co-curate this. For housekeeping, please put your cell phones on vibrate or pleasure mode. If your cell phone goes off, during a performer's performance, you must pay their August electric bill. Times are tough right now, and you must help them with their bills. So please, we don't want cell phones to go off. Just a little bit about Translating Sonnets. We started this series 5 years ago in Staten Island, and if you don't know where Staten Island is, yes, let's applaud Staten Island. Out of the need, I am not a big Shakespeare fan. I know that's sacrilegious to say. As a youngster, maybe some of you can identify with this, taking Shakespeare as a youngster, a lot of teachers and professors would tell me, this is what Shakespeare means. You must define it as this. And I always found that I had to kind of like translate Shakespeare into my professor's notes. That's what he was looking for. He was looking for me to just translate these poems into what they were thinking. And that just always felt really crappy to me. I hated that. I think poetry is much more than that. I think it's about interpreting what you feel, what it is that you're saying. So that's where this program kind of came to life for me, something that I wanted to experience Shakespeare and have it be, whether you want to call it translated or remixed, reshaped, rethought, refined, whatever those words you're looking for, that is what we're doing tonight. We have 7 incredible actors who are going to embody these sonnets, and they're going to, I don't know if you want to say act them out for you, perform them, and then we're going to have 8 poets who are going to, as I said, reimagine them for you, respond to them, again, whatever phrase you want to use. And the best way that I could kind of like describe what this program is going to be, tonight is about connecting on stoops in front of buildings, watching stars go supernova, while going on trial with your inner voice, while your artistic voice is looking for its heart. Oh, and there's also chocolate. So I just want to say that. And then one more thing we've got to do to get the evening started. I learned this from the great poet Taylor Steele, and if you don't know who Taylor Steele is, you should definitely check them out. But this is called the Rainbow of Sound. And what we do right now, we know the world is in a very tough place. We know there are people out there who are probably feeling certain things that we know that we want to give them positive energy. We want to send them light energy. So what I'm asking everyone in this audience to do on the count of 3 is to yell a color as loud as you can, whatever color that is, and send that good energy to someone who you think, whether they're here or not, that might need to feel that good energy. So please, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you for participating in the Rainbow of Sound.
Excuse me, is that who I think it is? Do my eyes deceive me? Is that Sammy the Uber driver? Jesus! Me not understand this younger generation. Them sit on the stool with a whole heap of sufferation. Oh yeah! Sammy! I want one of you.
What's up, OG?
Why you look so down?
I had this ride this morning, man. This guy puked all over my car. I gotta go home, I gotta pay bills, I gotta pay rent. I'm so stressed out.
One thing at a time, man. Come. Tell me that. One thing at a time. Don't go down with that.
My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. The coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are done? If hairs is wires, black wires grow on her head. I have seen roses damask, red and white. But no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes, is there more delight than in the breath that my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet when I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. I grant, I've never seen a goddess go. When my mistress walks, she threads on the ground, and yet by heaven I think of my love as rare. As any, she relied with false compare.
Wow. Yes, sit down. Normally you go to therapy for this kind of stuff, but I'm going to tell you, I know something about eyes. You have a mistress, I have a boo. My boo's eyes are not able to see, releasing me to be with someone else. Yet, she joined the revolution to free Snow White's dwarves and Santa's elves. My boo is too militant for sonnets. Her kinky hair reveals unruly roots. We do threesomes. Me, her, and a bonnet. She makes you sit with uncomfortable truth. If I give my boo a perfumed red rose, she will plant its thorns inside the concrete. In the morning, her breath alarms my nose. I kiss her before she can brush her teeth. My boo is the Quran, I'm the Bible. We said I do, then jumped. Malcolm X's right. Listen, Sam. We're going to get through this, right?
Thank you.
But first, I need you to give me a lift.
I really needed that one. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it.
Ni el alma profética del mundo, ni mis miedos, el porvenir soñando, de mi amor leal, breve en el plazo, aunque tan eminente parecía, la fatídica luna ya eclipsada, mofase el agur del vaticinio, el periodo incierto ha culminado, y la paz como un libro se corona, el rocio de esta era luminosa, renueva mi amor, vence a la muerte, pues yo seguiré vivo en verso humilde. Pues yo seguiré vivo en verso humilde, mientras turbas incultan, ella estraga.
The world is ending. Again. You can sense it before you read it. Read it in headlines pitched in octaves higher than truths. See it in rebellion to old ways from our tortured but empowered youth. Feel it in the ways that people reach for each other, as if they've only now realized that the currency for peace is change, and that's far too expensive for those empowered to care still. Morning will come. Despite pensive twinkles from stars after the moon swallowed herself whole last night. Never mind if the prophetic doom that lingers in between the lines is actually right. Still, morning comes. The train arrives late. Someone in New York curses beautifully. A child laughs from somewhere you can't see. You see panic, like most things loud and brazen, forgets how to last too long before falling quietly back into its phases, like the different stages of grief. They're all part of our cyclic human nature, but then there's you. You last, still alive in my bones, fresh as rain on warm pavement, that smell, rising up as the earth remembers to replenish itself in summer's heat, alive,
Come on.
like riots in the streets. Death? Death knows your name too. He comes calling, sometimes dressed as policy or politics, sometimes as a lie that nothing ever changes, but I've never respected liars. And I've seen far too much survival to believe him. I believe that it was my gift to know how to keep what was given to me. So, let death keep the crumbling statues. Take his pick of the panic-stricken masses. You will survive another way. In tongue, in touch, in ear and air, and the little flare behind my ribs when the lines are said aloud long after society is wrecked and all the bridges sink. We last. Because I have written you into the golden cracks of everything in this world that was broken. So in the heat of breath past, with every word, you will still be spoken.
Yes.
Hey, Justin.
Is that Reggie?
Yeah, Regie.
What up, man? Man, what you doing from DC?
Well, I'm back and forth. You gotta pay the bills and subletting over this building.
So you just moved in?
Wait, you live here too?
Yeah, I live here, man.
Oh my God, that is such a good omen.
I know, right? Come on, man.
You were so good last year coaching those kids. You got so much energy, so much charisma.
No. You were the belle of the ball, man. We all were talking about how you perform, coach the kids. I want to be like you when I grow up, for real.
You know, I'm just trying to recover from summer school, middle school teaching, okay? I'm done. I just need to take a break.
Hey.
Those kids are killing me.
Hey.
The girls, they look like America's Top Model, and the boys look like little hobbits rolling on the floor. And then they want to go to the bathroom all the time. And I said, did you write your poem? Don't go to the bathroom until you write your poem. They don't want to work. They don't want to work.
Bro, we're going to have so much fun living in this building together, bro. No, we should coach you or something, bro. They need you, though. The kids need you. You got to keep going.
I don't know what's going on because There's some planetary alignments. Barbeau's basket, it's a whole new civilization. 2 days ago, there was that full moon in Aquarius.
Well, you know I'm Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius.
You're an Aquarius?
So you know I'm feeling backwards and forwards.
Okay, I'm a Taurus, so we've had a car the last 8 years, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I may be the poet here in this building, but I'm also the resident astrologer, but I don't know if I can get my shit together.
Bro, look, you came to the right place. So look, it's my homie Cynthia. She lives like above us, right?
Oh!
You visit here?
I love Sin.
See, yeah, bro, she's super dope.
I love her. She's so full of grace. She's got beautiful poems, and
Yeah.
she calms me down.
Matter of fact, she's gonna be around here later on. So she told me, she's like, bro, when we finally get our shit together, that's when we die.
You know, my coworker said, when I die, that's when I'll rest.
Poor soul, the center of my sinful earth. Why dost thou pine within? Press with these rebel powers that thee doth array. Why dost thou pine within and suffer dirt? Painting thy outward walls so costly gay. Why so large a cost? Having such short a lease, doth upon thou thy fading mansion spend? Shall worms, inheritors of this excess, eat up thy charge? Is this thy body's end? Then, soul, live thou upon thy servant's loss, and let that pine to aggravate thy store. By terms divine, and selling hours of dross, within be fed, without be rich no more. So thou shalt live upon thou shalt feed on death, which feeds on men. And death, once dead, there's no more dying then.
And death, once dead, there is no more dying then. As above, so below. My soul is a wild, wild, wild horse, galloping across galaxies in search of a date, a mate, dates. May the universe send them to me. Does everyone know their astrological sign? On the count of 3, I want you to yell out your astrological sign. 1, 2, 3. Is there a Libra in the house? Libra. Libra. We rode the Ferris wheel at Toys R Us together. It was a Moulin Rouge moment till you threw up. Chocolate? Is there a Virgo in the house? Virgo! Oh, 2 Virgos! Well, I only got 2 pieces of chocolate. Oh, did you take them all? Okay, you gotta share with the other side. All right, where are the Virgos at? All right, Virgos here. I see you 2. All right, but one's gonna get a Virgo, or one's gonna get a chocolate, and the other Virgo is gonna get 1 Ferrero Rocher chocolate. What's that? The theater tried to order the chocolates, but it was late in the mail. This piece was supposed to be called Godiva Dates, but I can't afford Godiva during these economic times. So it's now written Virgo, you were the Russian psychic tarot card reader. We saw Lord of the Rings together. In the darkness of the theater, we felt each other's middle earth. Is there a Gemini in the house? Gemini! Gemini! All right. There are 3 Geminis. Have it for a share. And if you will give that to the other Gemini. You were you told me you were gay, then you said you were bi, and then you said you were buffet. And I said, what's buffet? And you said a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I said, well, I am appetizer, entree, and dessert. Chocolate. Is there a Pisces in the house? Pisces. Lord, a lot of Pisces. Love is as blinding to me as the crack of dawn to a vampire, and I am dying in a coffin full of regrets, which is this empty box of Whitman sampler dates. By soul, I mean the silver that God has placed deep inside me. Its weight runs through me like schools of dumb fish, complicated as tiny buttons, deeper than the plot twists and tricksters I've rolled with. By soul, I mean I am lonelier than the iron rails of this bridge, echoing the rush of taxi cabs and planetary retrogrades. The full moon is stuck flat to the sky. The warehouses are lit by flames of vodka. By soul, I mean I am bargaining my soul for grace of crows, singing between neon and this blackness. By soul, I mean in a hotel room where I place my lips to a tiny candle, flickering, the light that knows all my secrets. By soul, I mean, God, make me a wind instrument so I can toss myself into the East River. The street lamps are howling for the first slivers of light. By light, I mean falling off a bridge, wrapped in the arms of a God who knows your name.
The door! Hold the door! Okay, come on!
We made it.
Listen, I am sick of living in a building so far from the train.
These are not running from the to the train leg. But Megan, tell me about that guy you've been dating.
Oh, that guy? My love is as a fever, longing still for that which longer nurses the disease, feeding on that which doth preserve the ill, the unsickly appetite to please. My reason, the physician to my love, angry that his prescriptions are not kept, hath left me. And I, desperate now, approve desire is death, which physic did accept. Past cure, I am, now reason is past care, and frantic mad with evermore unrest, my thoughts and my discourse as madmen's are at random from the truth vainly expressed. For I have sworn thee fair, and thought thee bright, who art as black as hell, as dark as night.
Damn, Megan.
Great. Sorry. Tell me about your love life.
Girl, my love's the 2-train packed, and it's hard to breathe. Between 149th and Prospect, this fever won't leave. A voice preaching loud, which change at my feet. Train car rattles above the summer street. Riding the silver bullet always makes me sick. Graffiti prayers carved deep into the steel. I hold this rail like I can't lose my grip. Like letting go will make this thing too real. My mind once said, don't do this twice. Just let that man be gone. But reason left and I abandoned my own advice. And now I ride this chaos all night long. I thought he was the goal like the Grand Concourse heat. The whole time, he was just a noise beneath my feet.
Why can't we find good guys?
You're in the dating pool.
Oh, I think this is our stop.
The expense of spirit in a waste of shame is lust and action. Until action, lust is perjured, murderous, bloody, full of blame, savage, extreme, rude, cruel, not to trust, enjoyed no sooner but despised straight, past reason hunted, and no sooner had past reason hated, as a swallowed bait, on purpose laid to make the taker mad, mad in pursuit, and in possession so, having, and in quest to have extreme, a bliss in proof, and proved a very woe. Before, a joy proposed, behind, a dream. All this the world well knows, but none know well. To shun the heavens that lead men to this hell.
Oh, William. I hate to contest concepts cradled by all that repression has reaped. I must disagree. Please, try not to salivate over the shape of my lips as I spit this. The embed is actually a waste of will, a waste of the why of what anatomy craves. But William, you speak of lust as though death stepstones its way into desire, as though embeds of bodies arrive entwined in yellow tape. But William, your shame is not universally exchanged. You see, I've witnessed lust teach people their own names. I've seen the way that desire dictates. William, you speak of sonnets and salivation, but you know not what it feels to be fed. William, past reason hated, past reason hunted. It sounds like your past reason didn't do your pleasure justice. It sounds like you internalized some deep-rooted disgust in all that is human devotion. But William, there is no bait, but rather ocean, endless moldings of homes along spinal bends. And we were born to swim, William. We were born to swim. We were born for the bliss that is madness made mutual when mutual givers entangle and ensue, not extreme, but serene. William, you speak of the ache of empty stomachs. You sonnet salivation, but you know not what it feels to be fed. William, William, William. Allow me, William, to show you that you can lay beside the sweltering tide and the sweltering sun of sensuality will reap the hell that you perceive as the most divine, heavenly, humane release.
Yo, that Cynthia?
Hey, Justin.
Sam, what up? up?
How you doing?
I thought that was you, man. You know it's dark as hell. You know, we paid a bill for what?
For nothing, but walk with me, because you know I gotta go from one job to the next, so let me go get my kids ready.
I got you. Yeah, no, before I take off, how you doing? Hey,
Good.
I just came from the barbershop, man. I told you about Gloria and they telling all your business up at the barbershop. You gotta stop talking to her.
I told you she's a metiche. She's the queen metiche of this building, so why are you?
Look, it's crazy. Look, I'm getting my hair cut, you know, getting the boy head. She like, oh, Cynthia did this, Cynthia did that. What about her kid? I'm like, you know, I'm about to say something, but I just kept listening. You feel me? So I come tell you. You should be hanging with her.
I appreciate you. She gotta get her life together.
Yeah.
You know, maybe she'll buy it.
See?
Whatever.
Right. Yeah, you know, look, so you need to hang out with people like me or like this new cat Regie. You know, you met Regie? Yeah,
I
he's
see
pretty
him.
good.
I haven't had a chance to talk to him, but I know Reggie.
He cool. The rest of these cats though, man, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch these suckers.
But you know, we gotta watch out for each other, so I appreciate you. And you know what? I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing. Working 3 jobs taking care of my kids so I can pay rent, right? And I'm gonna just stay focused on me. You should stay focused on me.
Yeah. Went to the sessions of sweet silent thought. I summon up remembrance of things past. I sighed at lack of many a thing I saw, and with old woes new wail my dear time's waste. Then can I drown an eye, unused to flow, for precious friends hid in death's dateless night. A weep afresh love's long since canceled woe, and moan the expense of many a banished sight. Then can I grieve at grievances foregone, and heavily from woe to woe tell o'er the sad account of 4 bemoaned moan, which I knew paid as if not paid before. But if I think on thee, dear friend, all losses are restored and sorrows end.
All rise, all rise. The court of the state of mental disarray is now in session. The cynical judge Metamano presiding. Your Honor, this is case number 30, Rodriguez versus Shakespeare in the matter of wasted potential and misuse of time.
All right, I don't have time for this. Cynthia! Cynthia!
Good evening, Your Honor. My name is Cynthia, and I'm just a mother who's trying to survive. I never thought I'd be here in this place where regret meets melancholy, yet here I am. The what ifs and the could haves put the should haves to shame. I could have had more by now. Sure, I should have been further along in my career. For my whole life I've been told, you should do this. Why don't you try that? No. I see, no, don't live your life like that. You see, for so long, I was wondering what was missing. Seeking something I wasn't meant to be yearning for, other people's acceptance, but not anymore. A mí no me gusta cuando me dudan. La vida mía nunca era perfecta, pero yo vivo la mía, porque ustedes no viven la suya. Always felt like I was 20 years behind some imaginary curve, finding ways to survive. Thriving, viviendo, living. Always felt like I could not make a living off of being creative, that all of this was just a hobby. So I took any job that was hiring or had a union. I stepped out of my comfort zone and into a cycle of survival. When people ask me why I keep going, I tell them that Mommy didn't raise no punk. I gotta do what I gotta do. Se sigue luchando. Esta vida no soporta los vagos. Ponte a trabajar. I couldn't imagine sitting back and kicking it in my 20s. I didn't have time for that. By 28, I had 3 kids, and there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. That's money. I willingly give up my time for them. I learned to fight for them. I turn off the thoughts that plague me. Stay present in the moment. Yo cuido lo mío. I take care of mine. I promise you, I love them more than anything. I couldn't imagine sitting back and kicking it in my 30s. Children turn to teens. I never really grew up. I'm a big kid at heart, so I don't know what it means to show them to age gracefully. I just know how to show them to survive diligently. I juggled 3 kids with 3 jobs, and I tried not to drown. There's no way I'm wallowing in self-pity in my 40s. Ahora I party. But I still got 3 grown women that depend on me. I quit my day job and I started freelancing. What does that mean? It really just means that I'm hustling. Me puse a trabajar pa mí. I have 2 degrees. I started ghostwriting, and I cannot utter the words that I chose to write in secret, but I sure can cash the checks they bring in. It's decent. I still got these 3 growing women that depend on me, and I'm building them to be independent. But I still want them to relish in the softness that a secure life can bring, so I remind them of that love they hold within. You see, my daughters grew up with love, so they expect it, they deserve it, and so do I. So let's not sit here and judge me. My daughters say I've done enough. It's time for me to sit back and kick it. Maybe even fall in love and get romance just a little. So you know what? With all due disrespect and dishonor, I'm gonna rest my case right here, and I don't care what your judgment is.
With nature's own hand painted, hast thou the master, mistress of my passion? A woman's gentle heart, but not acquainted with shifting change as is false women's fashion. An eye more bright than theirs, less false enrolling, gilding the object whereupon it gazeth, a man in hues, all hues in his controlling, which steals man's eyes and women's souls amazeth. And for a woman wert thou first created, till nature, as she wrought thee, fell a doting, and by addition, me of thee defeated, by adding one thing to my purpose nothing. But since she pricked thee out for women's pleasure, mine be thy love, and thy love's use their treasure.
You would have called him a miracle, but I would have called him mine. Back then you hid behind metaphors, powdered your longing in pretty language, like men who survive but not saying too much. A soft-faced boy you implied, as if softness were a warning, as if beauty in a man needed explanation. Where I come from, boys like us don't get no sonnets. They get stared at on the train. They get followed home. Mira como camina, they whisper, like desire is something to accuse. You implied nature made him twice, like there was an error to correct, like God slipped and gave him too much. I've seen men like that, sweating through July on the Lower East Side, gold chain rusting on a chest that refuses shame, mouth tasting like rum, like night, like ganas. We don't call it painted. We call it survival. Aprendiendo how to be looked at and still take up space. You were so close. You called him master, mistress, because your language had nowhere else to put him. I can feel it in your lines, the way your hunger trembles just beneath the page. Pero te dio miedo. You chose distance, chose language over touch, chose safety over truth. Boys like us, we don't have that luxury. I come from a lineage of men who loved anyway, in baños, en carros, en cuartos prestados, in a city that taught us how to disappear and still be seen. No me hables de restraints, no me hables de lo que no pudiste tener. I have kissed men with sirens in the background, pressed my body against theirs like oración against a church wall, like we were both trying to survive the same fire. If you saw him now, you wouldn't write about nature. You would follow him down Christopher Street, into the subway heat. Watch the way the whole car turns to look y entenderías. There was never anything accidental about him, only you afraid to name what you wanted.
God. Dang. That sucks. Whose phone is plugged in on the sidewalk? What am I gonna say about this guy? You're not cute, you're not kind, you don't say nice things to me, but I just feel like, oh hey.
How's it going? I just saw your guy leave from the building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not going well.
Yeah. What are you writing? You're writing about him?
Yeah, I guess I'm like trying to get my thoughts on paper. I'm like anxiously attached, you know?
Okay, yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah,
What are you writing? You want to share it?
I do, but do you have any hot water in your apartment?
Yeah, no, I think I was having trouble with it this morning, but it's working now.
Mine's not working. Nothing's working. Anyway, you want to hear what I'm thinking? Okay. Okay. In faith, I do not love thee with mine eyes, for they in thee 1,000 errors note. But 'tis my heart that loves what they despise, for in despite of view are pleased to dote. Nor are mine ears with thy tongue's tune delighted, nor tender feeling to base touches prone, nor taste, nor smell desire to be invited to any sensual feast with thee alone. But my 5 wits, nor my 5 senses can dissuade one foolish heart from serving thee, who leaves unswayed the likeness of woman, thy proud heart's slave and vassal wretch to be. Only my plague thus far I count my gain, that he that makes me sin awards me pain. Anyway.
I feel the same way. I'm going through it too. I'm going through it too. I just wrote something about my guy too.
Well, can I hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish my heart didn't speak for my eyes. Falling for your flaws in disguise is easy when you're a hopeless romantic. Frantic fantasies flood my focus. Ferocious psychosis can't find a prognosis or a diagnosis that points to the deep hypnosis you have me under. Like thunder and lightning in my chest, I suppress the storms of emotions, but then I see you smile and can write 1,000 poems of how it shines like the sun. My heart runs from the truth. Knowing I have a bird's eye view of who you really are is like melodies played on a broken guitar. Joining the birds at midnight, bold and brave, but it's keeping me awake and I'm feeling conflicted. Cause my heart says yes, but my eyes are telling me something different with a smile so bright you have me squinting, sending signals to my heart, make it think that I'm sprinting. So who do I believe? Cause my heart's just doing its job after the message it receives, and it can't control what my eyes perceive. Even when they disagree, I'm still victim to the bruises. Yeah, you light up a room, but now I see you're translucent. God, I feel so stupid. Falling for these delusions, my heart just wants to feel safe when it speaks. It's confusion, and poetry gives me that space. So maybe this ache isn't in vain. Maybe I am stronger than my pain.